So my favorite part about drawing is just getting better and just seeing my progression over time. With every piece I do, with every drawing I do, I get better. And in this video specifically, I want to talk about getting better at drawing line art. So yeah, I've been getting better at drawing line art. And in this video, I'm just going to share with you 3 tips that have helped me draw better line art. So let's just get to it. So the first tip I have for you is just to adjust your pen pressure. In Clip Studio, there's an actual setting you can use to adjust your pen sensitivity directly from the program. Only recently I've gotten really comfortable with my drawing tablet, and that's just because of the pen pressure sensitivity. So let me show you real quick. So if you're in Clip Studio Paint, you can go to File, then down here to Pen Pressure Settings. And what it's going to ask you to do is draw on the canvas to feel your specific custom sensitivity for the brush. And what you want to do is just kind of draw on the screen like this, and it'll adjust the pen pressure for yourself. But I've already done it and I don't want to mess it up, so I'm just going to press cancel on here. So besides practice, the best way to get better at drawing line art is to simply adjust your pen pressure in whatever app you're using and just find the best settings that work for you. So my second tip is to stay zoomed out. If you can see the pixels in the drawing, you're zoomed in too much. And I've learned that this can just distort your view of the drawing. For example, here on this character, if I'm drawing one of the eyes super close like this, and I'm really zoomed in, my focus is just on the eye and just drawing this eye the best I can. And instead of my focus being on the entire piece, seeing as much of the drawing as possible, I'm just too focused on this one eye and trying to get all the details in here. And so staying at a comfortable zoom level where you can't see the pixels will help you focus on their entire line drawing instead of just the small details, and overall just improve your confidence. Like this line right here, boom. Oh, that was pretty terrible. But yeah, it'll just improve your overall confidence in your drawing skill. And so my last tip number 3, is just to be confident like you're drawing on paper. For me, nothing can replace drawing on paper, that feeling of drawing on paper. And so I want to make sure I'm trying to replicate that as best I can in the digital format. And I don't think anything can ever perfectly replicate the feeling of drawing on paper. And I'm at my most when I do draw on paper. So when I do draw digitally, like I said, I want to make sure I am replicating that feeling as best as possible. And the best way to do that is to not use Control Z. So when you draw digitally, you have the luxury of undoing your mistakes like as many times as you want, in an infinite amount of times. I try and keep my hand away from the undo button as far away as possible. And this just helps me focus on the line drawing and building my confidence in drawing those lines, and just not relying so heavily on Control Z. This allows you to build confidence in your line drawings. And what I'm doing now in this time lapse, you can see I'm trying not to, but I'm not really using Control Z too often. And I think it benefits you because you can draw faster without having to worry about making mistakes all the time. And like I said, like drawing on paper, that's how I like to think of it. Like I'm drawing on paper. If I'm drawing on paper, I can't magically erase or undo something that I don't like, especially when you're drawing in ink and stuff. So I like to take that approach when I draw digitally as well. And so far it's working pretty well for me. I like it. I can definitely draw line art faster now than I used to, and it has really been helpful thinking of it in that way. So here's the rest of this time lapse for this character I'm drawing, this page of characters I drew. And all this is to like prepare myself for my eventual task, my eventual goal of creating a comic, a short story. Again, I completed Shadow of the Sun probably like I think December last year, and so I want to get better at drawing line art and really just getting better at that part of it. And so I'm just like practicing with these characters, and yeah, I wanted to make this video to help you out, and hopefully this helps you out a little bit. Hopefully you can take some of the stuff I talked about and implement it in your own work. The rest of this video is just going to be a time lapse of me drawing these characters. So far they look pretty good. I'm happy with how they're coming out, and so I just want to keep getting better at it, keep drawing, and keep improving my line art. And so that's it for these 3 tips at getting better at line art. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.